Welcome to this demonstration of how to measure and monitor and adjust your stress levels so that you can improve. So this is actually a scientific way of measuring stress. So there's actually no guesswork here. So I'm just going to show you how this works. Okay, so what we're doing here is looking at some software to measure your stress. So what it is, it's actually connected to the earlobe. So we're measuring the pulse. So see down the bottom there, there's this pulse rate going. And then up the top, the pulse rate is actually measuring your heartbeat or your heart rate. And a normal kind of person would go between 60 and 80. But really, if you have a look up the top, what we're measuring here with this device is the emotional stability behind that heart rate, which is called the heart rate variability. And the heart rate variability gives you an indication of how stressed you are. So have a look at this person here. Down the bottom, you'll see, and I'll just change back to the pulse, just even kind of pulse. And you'll see over here down the bottom, you'll see that this person is in stress of 86%. The blue represents medium stress and the green represents no stress. So what happens is, what we do is we actually do different methods of breathing. And see this up here at the top, is these blue bars, that's the pace that we're going to breathe in and out. So we can change the pace slower or faster to get a different result. And that's how we actually make the adjustments. So you see, this up here, it's going up and down, and it's quite jagged. So as we're talking, you'll see down the bottom here that this person is going from a stress position to a medium stress and is getting out of stress. So over time, what will happen is you'll get to this green, totally green. So down the bottom here, you'll see the session time. At the end of the 37-day program, I can guarantee that within 3.5 minutes, you will be in 100% green, so you'll be stress-free. So the other thing I want to tell you about the heart rate variability up here is if you've got a really high and jagged heart rate variability, you're kind of more into the anxious kind of scale. If you've got a low range of variability, that means you're more depressed. So I want you to think about this. Every time you take a pill, a medication of some kind, that is jamming your life force, your heart rate variability, it's actually keeping you within a range. So you need to be aware of what happens there. So over time, as I said, we're breathing and we can measure how stressed we go over time. And as I said, within 3.5 minutes, you'll be in 100% stress-free. So what we do is we actually can stop this, and then we can create a record. Create a record here, that's there. And so you can view the session, and that's what it looks like. So this is how we measure stress, and we monitor it, and then we can make adjustments. So let's get back to the rest of the talk, and I hope that is clear. So as everybody who does one of my programs gets a handheld stress monitoring device, so you can measure and monitor and then make adjustments. And this is the scientific way. People actually need visible signs that they are being measured and that things are improved, and they actually want to know that these techniques work. This is a scientific approach which has been tested and researched and proven over thousands of people worldwide over a really long period of time. So I actually know that it works. So I can guarantee that within that 37-day time frame that you'll actually never respond to stress the same way that you have responded beforehand.